What's up YouTube? My name's Kenneth. Today I'm going to show you a solve I did on the 4x4x6. So you're about to watch my second video attempt at solving the 4x4x6. The first try I did, it actually popped and took forever to put back together. But it's a good thing because my battery would have died. So this is the second attempt for taking a video, and of course I just finished scrambling it first as a cuboid and then shape shifting. So here I am inspecting, and for the 4x4x6 I solve it exactly like I would a 4x4x4. So I'm going to use the reduction method for the 4x4, and first I'm doing the centers. Of course I like to do red first, so I did the red center, and now I'm doing all the other ones. Now, I asked on Facebook whether I should just show the whole thing or if I should speed up through the solve like I kind of often do. When I first timed my solve for a 4x4x6, it took me over 8 minutes, so I was thinking I was going to speed through it. But I asked you guys, and you guys wanted to see the whole thing. Surprisingly, most of you guys said that, which I think is crazy. But because of that and the fact that this solve was a lot faster than 8 minutes, I decided to go ahead and show you guys the whole thing. So anyway, here I am finishing up with the centers, and now I'm going to move on to pairing edges. And I remember going through here thinking, okay, I'm going to do a good job finding the edges, and of course my recognition was absolutely awful. I was really bummed because I'm usually much better at recognition, and then I was thinking I'm going to do a good job for this video, and of course here I am just searching for the piece, and I can see it right now, and it drives me nuts when you can't find the piece you're looking for. And that's what's going on here. You can see me holding one piece so that I remember where it is while I turn the whole puzzle around looking for the piece I was looking for. While I'm pairing edges here, I know it's kind of boring, so what I thought I'd do is I want to announce a new series I'm going to be doing here on this YouTube channel that I'm really excited about. And why I'm so excited is because it's actually going to be a collaboration between myself and another famous YouTuber, puzzle guy here on YouTube. And I don't want to give too much away, but it should be fun. I'm really excited about it. The first video should come out this week if everything goes well. It depends on when stuff comes in the mail, but I expect it to come. And so the first video should be up next weekend, and I would like to do a live stream to kind of kick it off sometime this week. So I'll give you guys hopefully a couple days heads up on that, and that should be a lot of fun. So it should be at least 3 to 4 videos, and the first one, like I said, will be up next week, and then I'll go every other week from then. So anyway, I'm really looking forward to it. If you guys really like it, and also if my collaborator likes it, it might even go longer than that. So something to look forward to. What I like about practicing puzzles is when you practice solving, you get a lot better. And because the 4x4x6 solves like a 4x4 in some ways, my 4x4 skills has improved a lot, especially with my edge pairing. I never watched a tutorial on how to do edge pairing, so this is kind of self-taught stuff for me. Anyway, I had an epiphany on these last 2 edges. So I'm on the last 2 edges here, and they kind of have to swap. And it would always take me a really long time to do those last 2 edges. But I had this epiphany that makes it so much easier for me. And you can see right now, I'm now done with the edges. Usually it would take me 45 seconds, maybe longer from this point. So anyway, something that's kind of fun about practicing is you get better. So now I'm solving this like a 3x3. And of course I said first I was solving like a 4x4, but because a 4x4 is a reduction method, you reduce a 4x4 to a 3x3. Now I'm solving this like a 3x3. And so of course I do the red side first, and then I'm now doing the back corners. I solve the 3x3 corners first. If you have questions about how I solve the Rubik's Cube, I have a video on it. You should watch that. It's called How I Solve Corners First, I think. So now I'm almost done solving like a 3x3. I've got the red and the orange side done now, and all that's left is this middle layer. And when I was solving this middle layer, I had a huge, incredible fail. Right now, I see this and I think, oh, I have a parity, so I'm doing a parity algorithm. But I didn't have a parity. So I'm causing my own parity. And now I look at it, I'm like, oh, now I have a parity. So I have to redo the parity algorithm that I just did. So that was a complete fail. That probably, that wasted some time. So anyway, the 4x4 of the 4x4 portion of the solve is almost done. Now it's done. And now everything else is specific for the 4x4x6. And you can see I have these two kind of outer layers that need to be solved. And the first thing I do is I solve the outer edges, and the first two pairs are easy. And the second two pairs, I realize that I can use the parity algorithm for 4x4 that will swap an edge. Well, it actually switches those two edges positions. So with some setup moves and that swapping algorithm, parity algorithm, I can then get those last two edge pairs. And that's how I solve those pairs. And now all I have are these centerpieces. With those centerpieces, I actually developed an algorithm for the 4x4x5 that will cycle 3 of those centerpieces. And if you use it right, you can use it just to kind of switch 2 centerpieces at a time. And so I'm using some setup moves to help with that algorithm. And pretty much I can do the rest of this puzzle with that algorithm. So from here on out, I'm only going to use that 3-cycle algorithm. Now, a few last things about the 4x4x6 is it's a great puzzle. It's a lot of fun. You can see me throwing the puzzle around with this algorithm here as I'm just spinning around, and it's so stable that you can do that, which is really nice, and you not have to worry about it exploding. But I do have to say I have made it explode, and when it does explode, the 4x4x6 is very difficult to put back together. So I wanted to say a few last things about my method for solving a 4x4x6 as I'm just finishing here. I only have green and yellow left. And that is that it might not be the most efficient method to solve a 4x4x6, but the truth is I really don't care because this is my method of solving a 4x4x6. I came up with it, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm also pretty happy with the time as well. Practicing 5 solves a day for the last week, I probably brought my time down from about 15 minutes to 6:55 here, and I think it can go even faster than that. Anyway, thanks guys for watching this solve video. I do appreciate you guys commenting and liking and all that stuff, so thanks a lot. I do come out with new videos every other weekend, and I will be having a video hopefully up next week. Alright guys, have a great day.